Hello everybody, it's Kaiju King 122 back with another figure review. And today's figure review is going to be the Bandai 8-inch Anguirus. The old vintage one. Because I held a poll and it was the most popular one out of 11 votes. So I am going to review this guy. Megalon will be next, but yeah, let's. As you can see, this is a really cool figure. Really affordable and cheap too. Well, mostly. I got mine for I think $30. I'm not too sure, but I got it for that price. I mean, you can kinda. I don't know if you can see that. You can kind of see the price tag from where. I bought it on a Japanese online toy store. But yeah, so let's get down to the actual figure itself. Detail. This has to be one of the most detailed figures I've ever owned. The carapace is very nice. I like how they even got scales. This figure's so cool. I mean, fangs. It looked like it just. I know I said the same thing about Evera, but this figure looks like it hopped out of the screen and into my collection. I mean, it's just, wow. So cool. Oh my goodness. Bandai is king of making Godzilla figures. X Plus is pretty cool at making figures too, but nobody can beat the king. It's like Godzilla's the king of the monsters. Bandai's the king of Godzilla figures. So, yeah. And the tag's even pretty cool. It's a shot from Destroy All Monsters. I don't know if you can see that. I believe you can. Not sure. This figure's from 1990, and it's very nice. Now, articulation. You might be asking, if I buy this $30 figure, which is very cheap, but probably not very easy to come by, what do I get out of it? And, well, here's what you get. The head doesn't move. The arms, let me see. Yeah. Arms go up and down. Well, let me make it so you can see it. Yeah, arms go. Probably could force it, but I don't want to force it. I mean, it's a vintage figure. You don't want to force with these vintage figures because, I mean, for one, they're really rare. For two, I mean, I don't know. It just feels kind of sacrilegious if you were to break a vintage figure to me. Oh yeah. And his back legs can move just a tad. Barely can move. And his tail can't move at all. So that's 4 points for articulation, which many will think of as isn't the best, but I think it's pretty cool, pretty accurate. I mean, and I'm content. I'm content with it. So yeah, and it's just really cool. I still can't get over this amazing paint job. I mean, wow. Bandai's really good at making figures. I mean, not even just Godzilla figures. I mean, if you, I don't know, if you looked at any of their old for instance, Dragon Ball Z figures, the way they made anything that's yellow made it look gold, and it was so cool. I mean. The Super Saiyan was gold, and Anguirus' carapace is just so awesome. Wow, this figure's just so cool. And of course, this figure has been repainted numerous times and re-released and all that cool stuff. But this is the original version from 1990 when Bandai was really first starting to make figures and of different kaiju besides Godzilla and all that. But yeah, enough of my rambling. Let's get on to size comparison. Now I got a couple figures to show. Obviously, 68 Godzilla. Can't really do size comparison without 68 Godzilla, but I've been doing normal Bandai Creations 68 Godzilla for some time now. So I'm just going to do Fusion Series. I know Fusion Series isn't really... Well, I mean, it's different. But yeah, I think it's pretty cool. I mean, if you were to actually look at a shot from the movie, then yeah, this is pretty accurate, which is really cool. So yeah, Godzilla and Anguirus are pretty accurate together. So an 8-inch figure and a 6-inch figure. So yeah, if you want to do a stop motion like Showa Anguirus battle and Showa Godzilla battle, well, Showa 68 Godzilla battle, you can do that and it'd work. Now, only other really figure that I have that he battled in that era is Gigan. Now, of course, in Godzilla vs. Gigan, Godzilla fought like King Ghidorah most of the time. Well, actually, they both like alternated. Godzilla would fight King Ghidorah, Anguirus would fight King Ghidorah. Godzilla would fight Gigan, Anguirus would fight Gigan, and also like Gigan did like get his eye buzzsawed, but there was no scar on his eye visible, which is kind of a letdown. But I digress. But anyways, as you can see, this figure is pretty accurate. I think Gigan's should be a little bit bigger, but it's all right. So yeah, once again, if you want to reenact that famous scene from the movie, you can do that. And for our last like little figure thing, I'm just gonna like Showa. I mean, we'll just have like the Millennium Anguirus side by side. And yeah, as you can see, like, you know, I don't think this is accurate whatsoever, but it's just kind of interesting comparing the two different versions. And the carapace on Millennium Anguirus from Final Wars is nowhere near as good as the Bandai 1990 vintage 8-inch Anguirus, or the Showa Anguirus. Yeah, so, yeah. Overall, that is going to be my review of this figure. I hope it was to your liking, and this figure is amazing. It is immaculate. I would highly recommend that you get this anywhere. I would recommend that every Godzilla collector should at least get like some form of like the Bandai Anguirus. I would say the Bandai 8-inch vintage Anguirus. He's very easy to find too, very cheap. And I recommend a few places where you can get him. Showcase like Kaiju sells him. Hallmark Toys sells him, but like, I mean, Hallmark is really expensive. And I think there's other places you can get them at, but I'm not entirely sure. Obviously, you can probably go on eBay and get them somewhere, but be careful about eBay. Just saying. But yeah, it's going to be really cool. This cool figure, and yeah, it's going to be my figure review. Overall, guys, that's the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you all for participating in the poll. That was very, very awesome, and I really do appreciate it. That was a lot of fun. I plan to do that a lot more often. And I will, obviously, I am going to review the Megalon, but the Shin Godzilla second form, I think I'm going to wait a little bit to show that, to like review that guy. But yeah, anyways, that's going to be my figure review. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys all in the next video. Bye.